Hello, fellow classmates. Just wanted to inform you and introduce you to my friend Lauren Cleope, who was born originally in the U.S., in California actually, but she was raised in the Philippines the first 9 years of her life. And when I asked her in what ways that her school was different there in relation to my school in the U.S., she went to a missionary school. She was a missionary's kid, and it was based on American curriculum. But she had teachers from all sorts of different countries. She's in New Zealand, Australia, England. Her Spanish teacher was actually from Korea, and so she said that made it kind of hard to understand. But it was a lot different culturally because she said there was a lot of Korean students at her school, and not nearly as many courses were offered there as there were in the U.S. And when asked about like the methods and techniques used there in comparison to the U.S., she talked a lot about how teachers come from different cultures and backgrounds, and so and because of the nature of the Philippines and where they are, the school was really hard compared to high schools in the U.S. because they were really pushed and encouraged academically to get into a really good college, and so yeah, and she went on and on about how her Spanish teacher was from Korea, and so she would primarily speak Korean and Spanish, and then couldn't really speak English very well, and so for her to learn that was a little difficult. When I asked her specifically about Bible courses, she was ecstatic to talk about her teacher that taught her the Bible and taught her scripture, and said she basically solely used the Bible. She used a few commentaries here and there, but she was a very smart teacher, and she used a lot of discussion. And Lauren really felt personally that discussion and minimal testing is the best way to learn, especially in reference to the Bible, because to learn how to discuss and grow in your faith and defending the gospel and learning how to share the gospel is huge, and that can be difficult done on like a written test. And so she was really thankful for her time in the Philippines and this teacher who was really allegedly really great at teaching her that. So when I asked her if she had anything to suggest to us Northwestern students, she said just to be aware of different cultures and backgrounds. Just because you grew up in one doesn't mean another's gonna understand that. And so yeah, she talked about being open to many cultures and moving forward in that. So thank you. That's Lauren Cleope.